That was quick. Oh. That's the slobber knocker, guys. The Power Stinger trailer. First fish of the day. Fat. All right, guys, so this is what we're fishing. This is our slobber knocker right here, and we're trying to get it down in this grass. And I was just telling my buddy here that this isn't the most ideal grass. You're looking for milfoil or hydrilla more often, but this is something. And a lake like this here in Arizona doesn't have a lot of grass. That's gonna hold fish. All right, guys, so this is a close look at the slobber knocker. This is a 1/2 ounce, and the reason we're sticking with a 1/2 ounce right now is we're trying to get it down into the grass. We're trying to get it down around the rocks. This is a bluegill pattern right here, and a couple things really separate this thing from other vibrating jigs. You can see it's got a totally different design with how the blade attaches to the head. And the biggest advantage that we've got here is the way it comes through wood. It's real, you know, conventional, traditional vibrating jigs. As soon as they touch wood, a log or something like that, they're stuck. This thing allows you to kind of crawl over the log and, oh, a fish just blew up right there. I don't know what that is. It's a little guy. Look what he's eating. I'm too busy talking. But anyways, it gets through wood a lot better than a traditional bait, and it's got all the properties that you're looking for. It's got a really, really hard knock. It starts real quick, and that's super important. You know, when you make this cast and you make the first turn of your reel handle, you want that thing vibrating right off the bat. It's super important because that's where the fish are. You know, we saw it earlier with that first fish I caught. It was right up shallow, so you don't want this thing to have to hunt around for 2 or 3 feet to get bit or to start vibrating. Nice. What do we got here? You need the net, dude? Yeah. Get the net. What was that, bush light or Miller light? Nice. All right, guys, we've been out here a couple hours now. We had grand plans to catch them on reaction baits this morning, and it just hasn't worked out. Caught one right off the bat. Jason had what looked like a good one on for a second, but it buried down in the grass. And we've been doing this for a couple hours now. The last straw was the beer can. When you caught that beer can, dude, yeah, it's time to go drop shotting. Sometimes in Arizona, or just fishing in general, there's time to go drop shotting, and now's the time. So we're gonna change it up and see if we can get some fish doing that. Big one. Just the way he bit it and swam out slow. Nice boil. He hasn't like taken off yet.
Yeah, he's gonna turn and burn off.
But he made a boil like he was big. Oh man. I'm exaggerating it big time. Is it? Yeah, I hate to be disappointed if it's a 4. I was hoping it was a toad. That's a nice fish though. I'll take him.
Oh, yeah,
especially with what we've been catching.
that's a 5.
No way. I think it's a 3.
No way.
Yeah, dude, it's not that big. We're never gonna find out if I don't get him, huh? Stop. It's a nice fish though.
Oh yeah.
They're just built differently on these lakes, aren't they? Healthy, healthy, healthy. Maybe 3 3¾ just because it's so fat. So you can see where he was at, guys. He was right in that crack, right in that crevice of those rocks. That's gonna have a lot of shade on it later on. That's where he's living right now. All right, so we're still poking around. This is just kind of classic, tough, like late summer transition fishing. We're almost to the fall. It's still super hot, and we're getting a lot of bluegill bites. We've had, you know, we've caught 2 solid largemouth, and this is not a great numbers lake to begin with, but it's just been a slow morning. Not a whole lot happening overall. We've got one other buddy who's on the water as well, real good fisherman. He's caught 2 in his boat. So I feel like we're just kind of dealing with some tough fishing. And again, we've been bouncing back and forth between shallow and deep. There's tons of bluegill up shallow, so you got to think there's some fish with those bluegill, but there's still plenty of fish out on the steeper stuff and the deeper walls too. So we're not locked in on anything. We're just kind of junk fishing, looking for whatever looks good and hitting it. Bait fish. Nice, dude. Solid. He's not bad. Jason ends the dry spell.
Not a big one.
All it took was a boat to run into our little pocket here. Good job, dude. These guys came over and just took this cove over. It's hilarious. Yeah, dude.
What a decent fish.
You know what I think did it was the air pump, dude.
Yeah,
the air pump that
the boat came in, and just caught one when the air pump turned on.
It's the kids jumping in the water and the air pump, and they're gonna start blasting music soon, and we'll start catching more. My camera was overheating, so I didn't get the hook set here, guys, but here he comes. Just about like the others. That's how it's not done. Gosh. All right, guys, we are done for the day. Overall, I think we ended up with 6 bass bites. We fished about 4 hours, so pretty slow. But again, that's not for this lake. We're on a lake that's not known for numbers, and we're here. It's 1st of September. September is a tough month to fish. You'll have some good days, you'll have some bad days, but if on your bad days you can catch 5 or 6, I can live with that. We had a couple solid fish. Jason got on a little run late and caught 2, lost 1 more. I had lost 1 right at the end of the day there too. So mainly, ultimately, it ended up being a drop shot deal. We caught the first fish on a chatterbait, lost 1 on the chatterbait. Those are shallow fish that were still up feeding from the night before. And then after that, we've had to drop shot for all of our fish. So we're gonna see, these lakes are changing a lot right now. They're gonna keep changing, but still always a fun morning to get out on the water. And we had the lake almost to ourselves, which was nice. Don't forget, if you guys get a chance, please subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification, and always feel free to leave a comment. I will see you guys next week.